All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get the stream started for today. Everything looks good to go, so why don't we go ahead and dive on into it here. Let me just check over here. Yeah. All right, welcome everybody back again to another stream. Today we have stream number 360 ready to go. We are doing a Ninjago bracket fight here today. Before we get started with today's stream, let's go over our streaming schedule. We stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central, daily updates on the community tab, all of that good stuff. And like I said, guys, today we are doing a Ninjago bracket fight. I will reveal the subject of said bracket fight very soon, in a few moments here. First things first here. A couple of updates for the rest of this week. Just a reminder, tomorrow we are doing Shadow of Ronin for the first time on stream. That's sure to be exciting. Be there or be a square. And on Friday, we are going to be doing the big epic gaming stream extravaganza thing. I'm also trying out a new bit rate, because YouTube keeps on yelling at me. So if you see some lag on stream, feel free to let me know in the chat. Right now it seems like the images are kind of choppy for some strange reason. oh boy, I love playing with settings and YouTube yelling at me all the time. It's either I make YouTube happy or I make OBS happy. Can't make both of them happy. But anyway, that's what I got planned for the rest of this week. Tomorrow, Shadow of Ronin. Friday, extravaganza 2-hour-long gaming stream. Let me ask you guys how you guys are doing on this lovely Wednesday evening. Don't know why the pictures are so choppy. 1 second here. Burp, burp, burp. Guess we'll go down to 3,000. See how that does it there. All right. You know what? Let's try that on for size. All right, cool. Let's see. What's the bracket fight about today? I will let you guys know momentarily. They're not on my end. Thanks for letting me know. I'm seeing some choppiness over on my end for some reason. I went ahead and lowered the bit rate. Maybe that'll help us out here. For some reason, it seems to be a little bit better now. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got here? Good. Awesome. Glad to hear. Let's see. Found out a few hours ago that in The Simpsons, one of the episodes, Homer predicted that the world would end May 18th, 2023. And if The Simpsons is right, then yeah, then they're right about other things. Yeah, it is true. The Simpsons does predict a lot of stuff from the future, right? So who knows, maybe the world will end. I mean, I'm not sure what my ideal apocalypse would look like. I was driving around with a buddy of mine last week, and I'll never forget what he said. He said, you know what, I'm about ready for the apocalypse. I'm about ready for it to turn into Last of Us. And I was like, oh yeah, I can see that being the case. That probably would be my ideal apocalypse if I had to choose one. I'd probably have it go out Last of Us style. I think that could be a lot of fun. Not sure how long I would survive, but I think that would be fun to experience. Decided to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. It sucked. Stopped halfway through. Darren was not worth the hype. Darren is always worth the hype. What are you talking about? But no, speaking of Ant-Man 3, I don't know if you guys follow my Instagram. I do have the digital code up there, up for grabs. It might already be gone at this point, though. Maybe it's not, though. So if you want to try, feel free to head on over to my Instagram. Feel free to give it a whirl. Let's see. Ooh, having spaghetti tonight. Lovely. I could go for a nice plate of spaghetti right about now. That sounds like fun. I'm the reason the apocalypse will happen. I think it's going to be a combination of a lot of different things, right? Probably some chemical warfare, probably a bit of pollution, you know, all kinds of stuff will probably cause the world to explode one fateful evening or day. Not sure when the world will decide to blow up. Spontaneous combustion, that could also be rather entertaining for the brief few seconds that I'd be alive to see it, of course. Doing good from Minnesota. Awesome, glad to hear. Let's see. Watched the Mario movie. It was really good. Yeah, I like that movie a lot. I hear it's on digital now. I went ahead and checked out the prices, and man, is it crazy expensive on digital. I'm just going to wait for the physical copy. I'm just going to wait for the Blu-ray. I'm not going to buy it on digital. What the heck? Let's see. Just started watching Star Wars. Not sure if I like it, though. Heard it gets better. Yeah, I think it depends on what order you watch them all in, too. I'm not like a huge Star Wars guy. But I have seen all the movies, and some of them are good. Some of them are definitely better than others, that's for sure. Let's see. Did you know that Lego 2K Drive was released? I did not know that. I probably won't end up getting that game, at least not right away. I kind of want to wait for it to go down in price a little bit. What's it going for right now, just out of curiosity? Allow me to check super quick. Where is my telephone? Lego 2K Drive. Let's see what they're charging for this game. $60 at GameStop on Switch, $70 at GameStop on PS5. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get that one right away, folks. $100 on Lego. It's sold out on Lego, out of stock. Who's buying this game? $100 on Switch. What do you get with it? Full game, download. The game card isn't included. So what? You don't get the actual physical cartridge? Is that what I'm hearing here? You pay $100 for this game, but you don't even get the physical cartridge? All right, well, that's something that I'm definitely not going to buy right away. Maybe if it gets marked down to like 10. Sure, I'll do $10. Definitely not $100. No, thank you. No, I did not hear about that, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I'm not gonna buy it. Sorry, not sorry. Graphics are nice though. Yeah, but I don't know. Graphics can only get you so far. Like, I'm not really like a huge like stickler for graphics, you know. When I'm watching movies, most definitely. But for games, I don't know, man. Game resolution, I could kind of do without, you know. Like, some games look gorgeous, some games are just fun just because they're fun, you know. Sometimes the gameplay saves it. Oh yeah, we could talk about the new theme song really quick for Dragons Rising. Yeah, they released a new theme song. It's kind of catchy. It's kind of been in my head all day. I think it's a pretty good song. Of course, you got the crowd who's like, the Fold and all that. Yeah, but the Fold had 12 years in the spotlight, man. It's time to give someone else a chance at some spotlight here. And of course, the Fold probably won't not be in it. They might show up for a cameo every now and then, right? I mean, it's important to pay respects to Ninjago's origins. Couldn't think of the word there. Did they say who it's by? I was looking for that. I couldn't find it. Let me see if they have it maybe on the Ninjago wiki. What is it called again? We Rise? Maybe. If you guys are looking to watch it or listen to it, check out Lego's official YouTube channel. They did upload like a music video for it. Feel free to give it a whirl if you guys want. Ninjago We Rise. I think that's what it's called. Ah, yes, the official theme song. All right, let's go to the Ninjago wiki super quick. And plus, I saw a lot of comments too talking about the Fold. To be fair, the Fold, like, you know, they sometimes will make theme songs for the show, but, you know, it's not like they're doing it for every single season, so it's not like this is going to be out of the ordinary. Who sings this? Don't know. It doesn't have any information on the Ninjago wiki. That's strange. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough who sings that song. Whoever it is killing it, by the way. Beautiful voice. Just gorgeous. I like the song a lot, though. It's pretty fun. So far, I'm not a big fan of the theme. Maybe it'll grow on me. Yeah, I will say, I had to listen to it a couple of times before I, was fully on board, you know? But I'm open to change. I think the song sounds epic. It sounds awesome. I think it's going to fit right in for Dragons Rising. We Rise sucks. When is We Fall? I think that's the sequel. Yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah, for sure. I prefer the Fold. But like I said, the Fold had 12 plus years to make their name in the Ninjago community, you know. It's gonna be an interesting transition, that's for sure. With that being said, though, guys, let's jump on in to the bracket fighting that's gonna be going down today. So my thought process for today's bracket fights. Oh, tell Cat we said hi. Will do. In terms of today's bracket fighting, I think what we should do is go over a lot of the previous, since we're going to be getting some new villains in Ninjago Dragons Rising, right? Since we're going to be seeing Imperium, the Empress, whatever her name is, Empress Beatrix, still trying to remember her name. I'd say it'd be a fine idea to go through some previous Ninjago villains, see if we can't find which one is the best one. Now, just for a quick disclaimer, I do not have Garmadon on this list. I do not have the Overlord on this list, just because I feel like they would sweep. I want to give some attention to maybe some of the lesser known villains out there, some of the low A tier, high B tier, even some C list villains. I tried to choose like main villains as well, and I think this could be a fun one to do. You know, since we're preparing for Dragon's Rising, since everything will change, I think this could be a fun one to do. You can see our contestants on the screen here right now. Anyone from Kozu to the Omega down here. So let's start things off with the first round, Kozu v Harumi. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, and I got a text. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, I knew Garmadon would win. That's why I didn't put him on there. I was like, well, Garmadon, you know, that'd be cool, but you know, I think he'd sweep, no doubt. So we got Kozu, we got Harumi, and I'm just gonna ask the simple and vague question: who is the better villain? You know, and you can take that question any way you want. Like, who's the better character? You know, who do you prefer more? Who do you think had more of an impact on Ninjago? Just take a vote. And yeah, I do have young Lloyd in there as well. I wanted some type of Garmadon representation, so that's what I'm going with for sure. Let's see. What else do we got here in the chat? Long story short, guys, you know, as per usual, 2 minutes max on the polls, then we'll wrap it up, move on to a different match. So, are there any other Ninjago phone games? I believe once upon a time there were, but most of them have been pulled from the App Store and whatnot. So I imagine they, you know, they're not really there anymore. So when I was looking for Shadow of Ronin, I didn't really find any other mobile games. There are a lot of Ninjago Flash games online, though, you know. So if you're curious and you want to play some of those really bad Ninjago Flash games, I mean, go for it, man. Young Lloyd was such a compelling and intimidating villain. He solos this bracket. I mean, maybe. I'm curious to see who's going to win this, because we've got some pretty heavy hitters here. We got Harumi, Moro, Nauticon, the 2 Time Twins. There's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of good villains. Yeah, there used to be a lot of ones. Yeah, back in my day, there used to be a lot of Ninjago mobile games. And now there's, like, none. Ah, well. Isn't Adobe Flash dead? I don't know. Lego's still pushing them out. A lot of those games, they do tell me that I need Flash Player to use them. So, I guess it is what it is. Guess it depends on your computer. Guess it depends on your browser. Who's to say? Let's wrap up the Kozu v Harumi poll really quick, though, because Harumi has like 82% of the votes. We can probably wrap it up there, right? If we ever get like, you know, a match where we have like an overwhelming victory for one character, we will end it off a little bit early. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up. I almost said Harumi. Sorry, Harumi. There we go. And over here we got Iron Baron versus Samakai. All right. Iron Baron, Samakai. 2 lesser-known villains. Not a lot of people talk about these guys. I mean, maybe the Hunted crowd loves to talk about the Iron Baron. I don't know. Seems to be a lot of fans of Ninjago Hunted out there. I myself am not really one of them. So, Iron Baron. That's not how you spell iron, nor is that how you spell Baron. Iron Baron or Samakai. Samu, what? Take a vote. Samurai. Highest level of warrior class. Who is the better villain? Iron Baron, Samakai. Take a vote. Let's see. Guessing Ninjago Shadow of Ronin will be the last dedicated Ninjago game you play on stream. I mean, maybe, but I don't want to say that just yet. Like, I'm not really sure how long Shadow of Ronin will take to complete. I'm not sure how long of a game that is. I'm not sure how many streams we can get out of that. So I'm hoping it's kind of like the length of the Ninjago movie game. Like, if we try to get everything in the game, maybe it'll take us a long time. And, you know, in terms of what we're going to play after that, I'd say we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't plan these streams out that far in advance, so I guess we'll see. Let's see. Just like Iron Baron's hat, I want it. Yeah, me too. He's got a fine hat. I've always said he's got a good fashion sense to him, you know? Samakai at least cared for his skulking. Iron Baron was only out for himself. Ah, very true. At least Samakai cares about his army somewhat, right? No, I like Samakai. I think he's pretty cool. Samakai sweep. Yeah, I agree. I'd probably vote for Samakai. I'm not voting in these, though. I'm just kind of hosting. I'm just hosting. Let's see. Shadow of Ronin was so fun. I've heard some good things about it. I'm excited to start playing it tomorrow. Almost said next week. We're playing it tomorrow. Ain't next week. That's tomorrow. 3-hour Friday streams. Yeah, those are definitely a lot more impromptu than they probably should be. I try to plan these streams out, you know, as much as I can, but at the end of the day, most of the time on stream, it's kind of unpredictable what's going to be going on, you know? We have a rough outline. We try to stick to it. Samakai or Iron Baron. Seems like Samakai has won, so going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Samu of the Kais. Beautiful. Over here, we have Nauticon versus Cryptor. All right, leader of the Sky Pirates versus leader of the Nindroid Army, unless you count the Overlord or Pythor. All right, Nauticon or Cryptor. Let's take a vote. I was going to say, why is YouTube lagging for me? Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Nauticon or Cryptor. Cryptor does not start with an X. All right, unless maybe it's silent. I'd believe it. Hi, what we doing? We are doing a bracket fight. Right now, we're trying to determine who is the best villain going into Ninjago Dragon's Rising. Ooh, look at that gap. Poor Cryptor. I like Cryptor a lot. I don't think Cryptor deserves to be overlooked like that. He's a cool villain. He's a robot, right? So he immediately gets 10 out of 10 from me. See, we're buffering a little bit here on the photos end. Come on, photos, you can do it. Thoughts on Mateo from Lego Dreams? He's all right. He's okay. I got no real problems with our boy Mateo. He's a fine protagonist. I think his relationship with his sister is, you know, nice and wholesome and all that. I like him a lot. I also like his relationship with the science teacher. What's his name? Scott the Waz? Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, we're lagging a little bit over on my end, too. If only YouTube would let me stream just once without lagging. That would be very nice. Why don't we wrap up the Nauticon versus Cryptor poll? Seems like Nauticon has clearly won. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Nauticon. Perfect. And over here we have Asphira. We have Moro. Oh boy, I wonder who's going to win this one. Asphira versus Moro. I wonder who's going to pull out the big dub here. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I thought that was his sister, right? The pickle girl? I mean, they're sleeping in the same room, right? And they're like in like middle school or high school or whatever. I assume they are siblings. Or at least related in some way. Who are we doing here? Asphira and Moro? Yeah. Oh yeah, I wonder who's going to win this one. Oh, there we go. All right. Take a vote. What you guys thinking? Pickle Girl's named Izzy. Yeah, I can't remember her actual name. So I just call her Pickle Girl because that's what I remember about her. She loves pickles. I mean, you know, I get it. I understand. Pickles are good. You ever get like those like at the store, especially at Walmarts around here, they sell like the big jars with like the massive pickles. Those things are just like huge. Like they're literally just cucumbers, but they're pickles. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only pickle person. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Moro's got 90% of the votes and Asphira's got 10%. Do we even need to let the poll continue? Probably not. I think we can wrap it up there. All right, Moro. GG. Let's give you the win there. You only had 90% of the votes there. Gee, everybody loves our ghostly edgelord boy. All right, let's bump up Moro. He beat the fire snake. Over here, we have another snake, except this one's not on fire. This one's purple. Purple snake Pythor versus young Lloyd. Like I said, I wanted some type of Garmadon representation in here, and it was either young Lloyd or evil Wu. I figured Lloyd would be better because he started off as a villain. So, Pythor versus young Lloyd. Who is the better villain? Oh man, you don't like pickles? That's all right. To each their own, right? You know what's a really awkward... This might gross some of you guys out, but you know what's a really awkward combination, but it strangely works? Peanut butter and pickles. That's all I will say. We got Pythor, except that's not how you spell Pythor. Pythor versus young Lloyd. All right, there we go. enjoy. Yeah, it might seem kind of gross to some of y'all, but it's actually not too bad of a combination. Like, I can dig it. Ooh, hot sauce and pickles? Adding that to the list of things to try. Most definitely. Oh man, we're gonna have to do like a pickle poll after this. Who do you guys like pickles, yay or nay? It's kind of like a similar debate to the whole pineapple on pizza thing, you know? Lol. Young bratty Lloyd. Yeah, I mean, that's all I remember him to be, right? He is a brat, or at least he was a brat. Now he's grown up, he's mature, he's an adult, I think. I like to think he's an adult. I think all the ninja are adults at this point, right? Like, it's kind of strange. Like, you know, the series has only been going on for like 12 plus years, right? How are these people still kids? I think they're all adults at this point. He loved candy, that he did. He had kind of a sweet tooth for some strange reason. I mean, I get it, right? Candy's good. As I take a sip of my water. Lloyd's edgy face. I mean, I guess you could kind of say it's like an edgy face. He wasn't like an edgelord, though. He was just like a little kid, you know? Jose with the $1.99. Thank you very much, Jose, for the $1.99 super chat. At least Izzy isn't like Bubble Bass from SpongeBob. Oh, yeah, didn't Bubble Bass not like pickles?
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
I vaguely remember that being a part of the SpongeBob lore. Trying to recall what exactly happened in that series. But thank you, Jose, for the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it. Thanks for helping out the channel. Always appreciated. I'm also going to lower the bit rate just a tiny bit more to see if we can stop with the video lag. Guess I'll bump it down to... And then we lower it over here. And then YouTubes is going to be like, hey, your bit rate is too low. What are you doing? Trying to stream without lagging, YouTube. That is one thing that I would like to do at least once in my life. Let's wrap up the poll there. Pythor has won. Pretty sure he got 69% of the votes. Oh, 68. My bad, guys. Saz, I overhyped it. 68% to 31. Pythor has won over young bratty Lloyd. All right. GG for the purple snake. Over here, we got a Chronix versus Vangelis. So one half of the Time Twins versus the Skull Sorcerer. All right, let's take a vote, shall we? I know, not 69. I overhyped it. He hid the pickles under his tongue. Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while since I've seen SpongeBob. Kind of had the strange urge to watch older SpongeBob again. I know Kat has like the first 3 seasons on DVD. Maybe I'll have to borrow that from her. She's just been watching Amazing World of Gumball, like on loop. A Chronix or Vangelis. Oops, Vangelis. I mean, Gumball's good. Like, don't get me wrong. Right? Like, Gumball's pretty good. But kind of want to watch some early SpongeBob. All right, take a vote. A Chronix or Vangelis. Who is the better villain? Adam Sandler says 69 is my favorite number. Who could have guessed that one, Adam Sandler? Who would have thunk it? Certainly not me. Thoughts on the top 10 IMDb set list? I think they are very good choices. Yeah, so IMDb, for those that don't know, or not IMDb, sorry, IGN. IGN put it out there. IGN, not IMDb. IGN. IGN, the company most known for rating video games and movies and all that, they decided to make a top 10 list, top 10 Ninjago sets, right? Now, literally every Ninjago fan thought that it was going to be like out of the entire selection of Ninjago sets that exist out there. So when you load up the page and the first thing you see is Jay's lightning jet from Core, kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit, right? And then you find out that the list is just of sets that are currently on the market, you know, like sets that you can still buy in stores. And I'm not sure why it's all Core stuff and why some Ninjago crystallized sets aren't on there, but I feel like maybe they should do a different list. Maybe do all the sets, you know. I was trying to do a reaction video to it, but it ultimately failed. Yeah, you can see that failed result on the second channel if you want. I uploaded it over there. My failed reaction video to that list. Because I was going to be like, what the heck? Everybody's mad at this list. I wonder why. Oh, that's why it's all Core stuff. Let's wrap it up there. Who's the best villain? A Chronix or Vangelis? I think a Chronix could claim the victory. Gonna miss Core. Yeah, Ninjago Core is done for those that don't know. Rest in peace, Ninjago Core. We hardly knew ya. Let's bump up a Chronix. There you go. Chen versus Kalmar. All right, that's an interesting combination. I wonder if those two would be friends. Honestly, Chen would probably betray Kalmar any chance that he could, first chance that he could, and he probably would eat him. I mean, Chen eats Anacondrae. Who's to say he wouldn't eat whatever Kalmar is, right? Let's take a vote there. What should we do? I'm going to say Xylem Pictures. So, Chen versus Kalmar. Yeah, Core's over. Yeah, they canceled Ninjago Core. The reason given was they wanted every single set, starting when Dragon's Rising comes out. They wanted every single set to be story-focused, and Ninjago Core really didn't have a story. So, they're scrapping it. That doesn't mean that Legacy will come back either. In fact, Legacy is probably permanently done, unfortunately. I would love Legacy to come back, to be honest, but if they canceled Ninjago Core because it doesn't have a story, well, Ninjago Legacy doesn't really have a story either. It's just let's remake an older set from the older days for the modern day. So I don't know, it's kind of like the same reason. I would love for them to bring back Legacy though. I miss Legacy tons actually. Sushi. Oh yeah, he is a squid, isn't he? Yeah, people eat squids all the time. Eating, I know people eat snakes as well, right? But eating squid, seafood, sushi, all that, definitely a lot more socially acceptable than eating a snake. Especially in the US. Gumball got really stupid since Season 3. Oh, really? I remember watching Season 1 of Gumball, and even some Season 2 episodes I recognized, but I don't think I've seen anything past Season 3. Could be wrong about that, though. They aren't taking Core off the shelves, right? I mean, they're not going to be releasing any more Core sets. So when the Core sets that are currently on the shelves, when those get discontinued and those eventually get taken off the shelves, as per usual, they're not going to be put back on because there won't be any more Core sets to replace them. So this last Core wave, the one that just came out in winter of this year, that's going to be the last wave of Ninjago Core. So buy some Ninjago Core sets while you can. Maybe they'll be valuable one day. Who's to say? Who knows? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to race as Mogra on Friday, for sure. Adam Sandler says Core sucked. I don't know. Core kind of had a weird charm to it, But I get it. It wasn't everybody's cup of tea. I understand why people don't like it. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to wrap up the poll there. Chen and Kalmar. Chen got 80% of the votes. Not surprised. I thought Kalmar was a lot more popular, though. Maybe it's just because he's going up against Chen, and he's the champ. Okay, over here we got Crux, Omega. Last match of the first round. Let's see how that goes. Crux or the Omega. At least with Crux, you can actually understand what he's saying. All right. Let's do it. Crux versus Kalmar. All right. Take a vote. What you guys thinking? Who's the better villain? Ninjago Core felt unnecessary. I get what they were trying to do with it, right? Ninjago Core was trying to reintroduce, or even just straight up introduce younger Ninjago fans to the core essentials of Ninjago, hence the name. So dragons and mechs and monasteries and temples and all that. I love that the first wave's villains were snakes because, snakes are a staple of Ninjago. And then the skeleton dudes for the second set of sets or whatever. Or no, sorry, the third wave. It's supposed to be Crux versus Omega. Yeah. Oh, whoop, I wrote Kalmar. My bad. My bad. I don't know what happened there. My brain did a flippy. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's do that again, but this time maybe I can actually select the right villain. I have no idea why I wrote Kalmar there randomly. Let's try that again. There we go. Here's the proper one. I don't know what you call that when your brain does that. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, Crux versus Omega. I bet your Crux is still going to win, though. I bet you, even though it's the Omega now, Crux is still going to win. How much you guys want to bet? Klaus is dead. I mean, he's in the underworld. And hey, all the realms merged, right? Maybe Klaus is out there somewhere, hanging about. Who's to say? Gumball has 6 seasons, dude. How many seasons does Gumball have? Can't remember who the Omega is. The Omega is the Oni leader, the Oni warlord guy, the one that you couldn't understand, the one that you definitely needed to turn on subtitles for. Did you see that the entire first half of Rise of the Beastie Boys was leaked? Whoa, wait a minute, really? Like the movie, or just like the plot leak? Because I know there was a plot leak like a long time ago. That seems to be kind of like more or less what the movie is gonna be. First half. I doubt the first half of the entire movie got leaked, man. Let me check. Let me check the good old Rise of the Beasts account. I don't know if I'm seeing nothing. Might need to look into that a little bit more after stream. The movie? Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way half of the movie got leaked, man. I'm calling, what do the kids say? I'm calling cap on that one. There's 6 seasons of Gumball? Oh man, are they making more, or is it done now? Have you ever tried to cosplay as one of the ninja? Well, I mean, a while ago I did do my live action Ninjago skits. I played Cole, by the way. That's about as close as I've gotten to like cosplaying someone. Oh, they released a book that revealed the entire first half. Okay, yeah, I know that book. I've seen that book floating around. I know what you're talking about now. I've seen that book floating around. I have not looked into the book. Maybe I'll check it out after stream. Crux has one. Not surprised. Going back to our bracket then, let's bump up the Cruxy boy. And now, ladies and gents, we have ourselves our top 8. We got Harumi. We got Samakai, Nauticon, Moro, Pythor, Chronix, Chen, and Crux. All right. Harumi versus Nauticon. Let's go there. Harumi v. Nauticon. Everybody's favorite punching bag versus everybody's favorite gin. All right. Harumi and Nauticon. Got to make sure I'm actually typing the right names this time. Might accidentally type Kalmar again. I'm sure you guys will tell me, though. Harumi or Nauticon? Take a vote. What you guys thinking? Let's see. TMNT. Not a huge Ninja Turtles guy, but, you know, Ninja Turtles definitely doesn't seem like a bad franchise. Just never got into it. It was never like a part of my childhood or anything like that. Ooh, it's going to be down to Moro versus Chen. All right, we'll see what's up. That's your prediction. All right. Feel free to drop some predictions as well in the chat if you guys want. Who do you think is going to be our final 2? Gumball ended on a cliffhanger? How do you end a show like Gumball on a cliffhanger? Isn't it just like random junk every time? Like, I've been watching Gumball recently, unless they changed it in like later seasons to have like a linear story. Because it seems like in like the early Gumball seasons, they literally just did something random every single episode. I'm very curious how it ends on a cliffhanger. Like, does the entire world implode or something? Does Darwin die? My boy Darwin? He better not die. Everyone was seemingly going to die. Oh my god. What? Ain't no way. I need to look this up. I'm writing it down. I will look this up after stream. I'm going to check out that Transformers book, and I'm going to check out this Gumball cliffhanger. I don't have anything else to write with except a highlighter, so I guess that'll do. I can't see. Gumball TF book. Future me will know what's up. Stash that away for a rainy day. Darwin already died. The show is the afterlife. Oh, man. I mean, I'd believe it, right? If you've seen that world, might as well be HE double hockey sticks. Let's see. The world does implode, actually. It's pretty crazy. I was just being sarcastic, man. I didn't think the world would actually explode. Gumball actually has a story. Oh my goodness. I did not know that. Let's wrap it up there. Harumi and Nauticon. Harumi actually won 60-40. I desperately want to see your handwriting. Oh, dude, it's not good. I do not have good handwriting. I can't write to save my life. Harumi 59, Nauticon 40. All right, Harumi, congratulations. Over here, we got Samakai, we got Moro. Let's take a vote there. Samakai or Moro? Kind of like a Halloween-themed matchup here, right? Skeleton versus Ghost. Which team are you? Are you Team Skeleton? Or are you Team Ghost? If I could spell, that'd be nice. I also can't spell to save my life. All right, take a vote, people. Which one do you prefer? Mine sucks too. Still want to see it one day. I mean, I would post this this post-it note on my Instagram, but you literally can't see anything because I wrote on a blue post-it note with yellow highlighter. It's like I'm trying to decipher a secret message or something. Maybe one day I'll post like my notebook or something that has my handwriting in it. Like just pages upon pages of my handwriting. I'm right-handed, by the way. To answer that question, are you left-handed or right-handed? I am right-handed. Everybody in my family is as well, except for my mom. My mom is left-handed. I'm right-handed. Why are we frozen, stream? Are you seeing that? I'm like frozen over here. Oh, there we go. For some reason, stream on my end was like frozen on one image. Oh boy. I think we can wrap it up there, right? Moro and Samakai. I think the 85-15 split is a little bit too big to maintain, so I think we're going to wrap it up there. Can write with left and right. Awesome. Ambidextrous is. I had a friend in high school that was ambidextrous. Who won the poll again? Moro? All right, going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Ghostly Ghost Boy. Ghostly Ghost Boy has beaten Skeleton Boy. Two Snake Boys, except one of the Snake Boys is a fake Snake Boy. This guy's the real deal. Pythor versus Chen. Fake Anachondri versus real Anachondri. Which Anachondri is the most Anachondri out of both of the Anachondri? That's for you guys to decide. Anachondri. Alright. Pythor. Chen. Who is the better villain? Takes ein Vote. Enjoy. Let's see. The Void is a big plot point in Gumball. Basically, the world will get erased. The cliffhanger set that up. I didn't realize Gumball actually had like an overlaying story. That's pretty crazy. I kind of thought like it was another one of those shows like Family Guy, you know, where it's like a different thing every week. You don't need to watch them in any peculiar order. That's pretty crazy. I'm flabbergasted. Should probably look into Gumball more often. Check on in with my boy Darwin and his family. Had a nightmare about your zippy me? Good. It's what it's there for. It's the new sleep paralysis demon. How's Chen losing? Yeah, I know, right? Pythor's got 66. Chen's got 34. I probably would have voted for Chen, to be honest with you, but it's all good. Fair is fair. 5 more streams and you'll have a video for every day of the year. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're almost at stream 365, aren't we?
This 40?
Kind of scared me there, MK. EJVA, thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. Wonder if those are initials. Maybe it's a secret code. That's the secret code to prevent the world from exploding tomorrow. Appreciate the sub, though. Thank you very much. Still can't get over your Kalmar me. Oh, it certainly is the stuff of legends at this point, no doubt. In season 5, Darwin gets a love interest? Oh, really? Is it? They didn't make it like another fish, right? It's like an actual, like, unique character, hopefully. Because, like, in early Gumball, right? Like, Gumball had a crush on the Peanut Moose thing, right? What was her name? Penny, yeah. Gumball and Penny. I need to look into Gumball. It's a ghost. Oh, what? Darwin's love interest is a ghost? Is it that ghost girl, like the emo ghost girl from the earlier seasons? I forget what her name is. Oh, it's Carrie the... Oh, hey, there you go. All right. Good for Darwin, man. Good on you, Darwin. Yeah, you get that ghost girl. Pythor v Chen. Pythor has won, so going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Pythor. And now, look at that. Battle of the Twins. Didn't even notice. A Chronix versus Crux. Who's the better character? The twins are going through a separation. Civil war. Whose side are you on? I will go with... let's do Crystallized. I don't think we've done Crystallized yet. A Chronix versus Crux. Let's do it. Boom. Boom. Whose side are you on? A Chronix or Crux? Take the vote. I'm going to take a sip of my water. I really started setting up the story in Gumball Season 3. Noted. I think we're on Season 2 right now. I don't think we've gotten to Season 3 just yet. Honestly, don't like either of them. I guess that's fair. Maybe just flip a coin, or, I don't know. Maybe just wait this one out. You're always welcome to just sit back and watch the chaos and the carnage unfold. A Chronix because he likes technology. Yeah, he's not like a boomer, you know? He ain't no boomer. Don't know how to tell the difference. One of them's old. One of them's kind of young. One of them aged 40 years, the other one didn't. That's why Crux is so mad. Did you see the Five Nights at Felix's movie trailer? I did, yeah. I thought it looked interesting. I'll probably check out that movie. I didn't realize it was streaming on Peacock as well as being in theaters on the same day, right? I'll probably see it in the theater, to be honest. I kind of hate Peacock as like an app. Honestly, you know, I've ranted about streaming services before on this stream, you know. There's only a couple that I think are actually decent. Let's see. Squeaky Chair. Thank you, Squeaky Chair. A Chronix just wants to hang out at coffee shops and be on his tablet. I mean, don't we all? Yeah, I think we can all get down with that. A Chronix seems like he's definitely more relatable than Grumpy Crux. Unless you're like an old man watching Ninjago, which will be me in 50 years' time. Because surely Ninjago's still going to be going, right? Then I think you'd relate more. You'd probably relate more to a Chronix, rather. The show Wayne I was watching ended on a huge cliffhanger, and it was made 4 years ago, so they're probably not making any more. That's the worst, when you get into like a really popular like old show, you know, and you finish everything and ends on a cliffhanger, or you're still just wanting more, but it was made years ago. Yeah, that's the worst type of feeling. I understand. It's pretty horrible. Let's wrap it up there. 2 minutes has passed. A Chronix v Crux. Let's see who wins. Pretty sure Chronix won. Yep, 67-32. All right, let's go back to our bracket and bump up the young one. So we have our top four, ladies and gents. We got Harumi, we got Moro, we got Pythor, we got a Chronix. Let's play for top two. We got Harumi, we got Pythor. Let's do it. Let's see. Harumi versus the guy that she probably should be mad at instead of Lloyd. But we're not going to have that discussion. All right, let's see. Harumi versus Pythor. Master Yang should come back. I mean, hey, as long as they're willing to improve his character, I don't see why not. Harumi, Pythor. Harumi versus the British Snake Man. I was going to say if the poll would show up in the chat. It just kind of disappeared on us. There you go. What's the beverage for today? I just have a water bottle. Nothing too crazy. I didn't need a coffee today. I've kind of, been up for a while. Oh yeah, she did get mad at the Overlord. That's true. It is true. Let's see. Penny from Gumball came out of her shell, literally. She's a transforming creature. I think I've seen that. Yeah, she's like rainbow color or something. I know I've seen that before. I haven't seen like the episodes that it's from, but I've seen like a picture of her like that, you know. So I knew that, but you know, there's a lot about Gumball that I that I do not know that I kind of want to look into. Pretty split here on the Harumi versus Pythor poll. 51-49. With Harumi just kind of leading just by a little bit. So if you guys haven't voted yet, take your vote. Oh, she's all yellow? Maybe I haven't seen it. Do you miss Jay since we haven't seen him much? No, I think it'll be fine. I know, like, with Dragon's Rising, it might be kind of concerning not having all the ninja there right away, but they're going to be coming back, don't worry. Like, the ninja that are missing right now, Jay, Zane, Cole, they'll be back next season, next year maybe even in part 2, and they will have the spotlight, no doubt. So, don't worry. They'll be back. It's just a temporary thing. They're going to switch up the ninja team every so often in Dragon's Rising. Don't worry. How do you feel about Dreams? I liked the show overall. It was okay. I had some things that I liked, some things that weren't really for me, but I will definitely do a video on it. Probably this weekend I'll film that video, maybe put it up on Monday or even Sunday, perhaps. It's coming soon, don't worry. I do want to make a video talking about my thoughts regarding Lego Dreams, the show. But I liked it overall. Certainly not too shabby. Richard's neighbor married his mother. but maybe I don't need to watch Gumball. Maybe I can just pass on it. To be honest with you, I might just pass on it, knowing that piece of information. Harumi 52, Pythor 46. It's been 2 minutes. Harumi has 1, so going back to our bracket, let's bump up Harumi. Congrats, Harumi. Now joining her in the top 2 is either going to be Moro or a Chronix. Let's take a vote right now. Moro v. a Chronix. Who will win? Let's see. There we go. Moro or a Chronix. All right. Take as a vote. What are you guys thinking? Ninjago knows its fans. If they take out the ninja, they'll probably lose a lot more fans. feels like they're taking out the core point of Ninjago. Yeah, I love that they specified that like immediately. That even though, you know, not all the ninja will have highlights in the first part of Dragon's Rising, doesn't mean that they're not there, right? They still will be. The ninja team will rotate out every single season. You know, new faces, new combinations. I'm looking forward to that most of all, I think. Like, seeing who's going to be on the team year after year. I think that's going to be super intriguing, because there's a lot of combinations that you can make there, especially with new characters like Eren, Sora, Wildfire even. Seems like we're going to have a lot of new ninja, a lot of new faces rotating out. I think that's awesome. Don't worry, I'll watch Gumball. I was just joshing ya. I was just joking. Do you hope Kai gets a Titan mech? I mean, Kai getting a Titan mech, not my priority. I'd rather have Cole get one, but, you know, like, Kai mechs are always cool, so. Make a year-long stream for Stream 365. I don't know if that's even possible, man. I don't even know. I'd have this thing running, like, yeah, like legit throughout legit over an entire year. I feel like my computer would probably explode before the year ended. I think we can wrap up the poll. Kind of like an overwhelming victory for Moro there, but, you know, whatever works, I guess. Seems like Moro has beaten a Chronix. So, look at this matchup. Moro v. Harumi. the edgelord duo here. I mean, you know. It makes sense. Harumi versus Moro. Only one of them can be the big winner. So let's decide right now who's going to be the big winner. Harumi or Moro. Ooh, Kai got a Titan mech and the Firestone mech. Yeah, that's definitely more Kai's mech than Cole's mech in the sets for some reason. In the show, it's the complete opposite. Kai doesn't even set foot in that thing. The sets kind of screwed it up. If the sets made it more of like a Cole mech, honestly, I probably would have got it back in the day. Harumi or Moro? What are you guys thinking? This is the final round. This is for all the marbles. Take a vote. Yeah, both had pretty tragic backstories. I bet you they would get along. I think they would be friends. And plus, they both, you know, at one point they hated Lloyd, so they can both bond over that. How lovely. Let's see. Knew it was going to be Harumi v. Moro. Ooh. Predictions. Do sleep streams. One of my funny you should mention that, because I remember watching videos. Who was it? Asian Andy used to make sleep streams, and those were hilarious, dude. He would, like, sleep at night, right? He would set up his stream. The stream would watch him sleep. It was the most bizarre thing, but that dude would make bank, right? People would donate and, like, literally play loud sounds through the speakers that try to activate his, like, Alexa to, like, dox him or whatever. It was a crazy time. Someone showed up at his window one night to hang up a sign. Yeah, sleep streams, it sounds kind of weird, right? But Asian Andy especially, that dude makes bank. Hilarious YouTuber. Feel free to check him out. Definitely not for everyone, though. Keep that in mind. He's a little adult, for lack of a better word. But it's pretty funny. Those videos are hilarious, actually. Let's see. Yep, Moro's winning. We still have a few more seconds left on the poll. So all the Harumi fans, rally up. The Harumi fan clubs need to wake up. Most definitely. But even so, even if Harumi doesn't win, right? I mean, she's still got second place. That's good. Second place is good. You know what they say? First is the worst and second is the best. And, you know, third sometimes has a treasure chest, sometimes not. But I guess we'll see. As soon as it hits 2 minutes, we'll wrap it up, though. So, Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad that we actually didn't include like Garmadon and the Overlord and all that, because they would probably win for sure. So ending it off there, it seems like Moro has won 59-40. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Ghostly Ghost Boy. Seems like Moro is our big winner, crowned the best Ninjago villain. You know, not including Garmadon, Overlord, a bunch of other villains, both major and minor. But there you go. Moro has won today's bracket fight. Congratulations, Moro. You did something. You may not be the Green Ninja, but you're still the Green Ghost Boy, I suppose. And with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for the bracket fight today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think this was a lot of fun, going over all the villains, or at least a lot of the major ones, before Dragon's Rising comes out. So very curious to hear your guys' thoughts on Moro winning. Feel free to let me know in the chat. And we still have a couple more minutes left on stream, so if you guys want to hang out for a little bit longer, feel free to do so. We can just hang out and talk about, I don't know, pickles. Or whatever you guys want to talk about. But yeah, that'll pretty much do it for the bracket fight. So thank you all so much for being here for the bracket fight. And let's talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. What's going on? What type of things do you guys got going on? Anything cool happening? Anything going on? Feel free to let me know. Have you seen Jang Bricks giving his thoughts on the Batman Batcave? I have not. I usually don't watch his stuff unless it's like for a set that I want to get. And honestly, the new Batcave, it's not really one that I'm looking forward to, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest there. I just think it's a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too out of my price range. I don't care about Batman that much. I'm not sure what you would call that. So yeah, I'll probably check it out though. Let's talk about politics. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe if we wanted the stream chat to get pretty violent pretty quick. I will say, just a very brief stance on politics here. It seems like it's a pretty messy subject nowadays, right? It seems like you can't really talk about politics, especially with your friends and family, without starting like an argument. And I don't like that very much. Those are my quick thoughts about arguments. Talking Ninjago politics. There you go. Did you hear Mayor Uncrustables running for a second term? How dare he? Outrageous. Just absolutely unacceptable. We need a new mayor. I'm totally open for candidate suggestions in the chat, by the way. Let's see. Ooh, thinking we should shiny hunt Dragapult since he's yellow like Aaron. That'd be cool. Unfortunately, I already have a shiny Dragapult. So not sure if that one would be very good to hunt for. I kind of want to hunt for Cyclizar, you know, the motorcycle lizard, because it kind of combines like two things, right? It combines the dragons of Dragon's Rising with the motorcycle that Sora's mech kind of is, you know? It's kind of like a mech bike thing, and I think we could kind of stretch that to, you know, making that like a Dragon's Rising Pokemon if we really tried hard enough. I think that might work. Let's see. Let's make Jay the mayor. Oh, man. I don't know how long he would last, honestly. Vinny, there you go. I can get behind Vinny. Hashtag vote for Vinny. Let's get that trending over on Twitter. Where is the old mayor? Who is the old mayor? Why is the old mayor? All good questions. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can answer any of them. So sad. Is Lloyd's new mech considered a Titan mech? I don't think so. The phrase Titan mech is rather loose when it comes to Lego mechs. I have no idea what that actually applies to, because there are mechs that are bigger than some of the Titan mechs that exist out there, like Nia's Samurai X mech, right? I'm looking at it right now from Crystallized. That doesn't count as like a Titan mech, you know, but it's bigger than something like Jay's Titan mech, or even Zane's Titan mech. So I don't know. It's hard to figure out like what constitutes a Titan mech, you know? It's hard to say. Ooh, new ninja or old ninja? Are we talking like the new ninja from Crystallized? Because they were pretty funny, but ultimately they were kind of useless, and none of them are ninja anymore, unfortunately. I much more prefer the older ninja, no doubt. Let's see. Funny how it was Harumi versus Moro, because Britt McKillop and Andrew Francis both play a type of relationship role in My Little Pony. Oh, really? Did not know that. That's good to know, though. That's a fun coincidence, right? It's fun when things work out like that. Do you like the Nightmare King from Dreams? Honestly, probably not, if I'm being honest. That might be one of my weakest, or one of the weakest points about LEGO Dreams. I think all of the villains are cool in design only, but he didn't really act like how I was expecting him to act, you know? He's kind of a little bit too immature for my taste, maybe. And maybe that's a part of the plot, right? Maybe he's like supposed to be connected to one of the kids at school or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But he does do something cool towards the end of the series that I do like, but you know, I don't want to get into spoilers here, but he does do something kind of cool towards the end with a character that I also really enjoy. So that's all I'm going to say about it right now. I'll probably save a lot more of my thoughts for the Dreams video that I do. Just had surgery. Sorry to hear about that. Hope you're feeling better, though. Hope you get better soon. Yeah, Pokemon stream next week. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Since we're doing Shadow of Ronin this week, and, well, I mean, we did the Mii stream this week. So instead of, like, the Mii stream next week, we'll probably just do a Pokemon stream next week. So, yeah, expect a Pokemon stream next week. Maybe we will shiny hunt for shiny Cyclizar, shiny Dragon. We can get our own baby Dragon Boy. That'd be nice, right? Let's see. Talk about J Cult. Is there a cult for J? I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, we had the League of J, right? So sounds about right. When are we starting the bracket fight? Oh no. I don't know how to break this to you. We just got done with the bracket fight. In fact, we're almost done with stream. But if you want to rewatch the stream, or, you know, we are going to be doing one next week, feel free to swing on by next week, or you could rewatch the stream to see how things go. Yeah, sorry about that. We just kind of finished it. Why is LEGO releasing an episode of Dreams on YouTube every week instead of all at once like on streaming services? That's a good question. I have no idea what that's going to be like, honestly. Yeah, all 10 episodes are available on Netflix right now for Dreams, but on YouTube only the first one is. I don't know why. Not sure why. Maybe it's some type of contractual thing with Netflix, perhaps. Could not tell you. It'll probably be similar to Ninjago then as well, right? Maybe they'll put up the first episode of Dragons Rising on June 1st and then release them weekly on YouTube. I think a lot of Ninjago fans would appreciate that. Want a cult of the first Spinjitzu Master? That's a cult that I can get behind, no doubt. Yeah, I would play Fortnite if they added the ninja. I hear they just added Miles Morales, right? That's pretty cool for the new Spider-Verse film. Do you plan on buying any of the sets? For Dreams? Yeah, I do actually. In fact, let me see if I can't boot up Lego.com. Maybe we could take a look at the set that I want. Because there's one set in particular from Dreams that I want more than any other. How do you spell Dreams? It's 3 Z's, right? Lego Dreams, Lego Shop. Let me just Google that. I'm sure that's a great thing to Google. Let's see. For some reason, I can't pull up the chat on my phone. There we go. Perfect. And let's do it. Lego.com/shop. Oh, Lego Dreams. All right, let me share my screen super quick. There we go. All right, so for Lego Dreams, there is one set in particular that I want more than any other, and it's this one right here, the crocodile car. It is the crocodile car. This thing is so cool. This thing is so fun. I can pre-order this already. I didn't know that. I didn't realize these were up for pre-order. Are the Ninjago sets up for pre-order? Oh, look at that. There's another Lego crocodile. Yeah, that's cool, but it's not a crocodile car. Look at this thing. This thing is sick, and it comes with my favorite character in his weird avatar dream form. I love that. That's awesome. It looks really cool. Yeah, the Pegasus is pretty sweet as well, not gonna lie. But this thing is, oh, that's boring how it's like an actual, I didn't realize it did that. You can, why, riddle me this, right? Why would you ever want a normal car when you can build a crocodile car? Like, that seems like a no-brainer. I mean, this thing is cool too, but crocodile car, man. Look how much fun these people are having with it. This thing looks sick. Oh, wait, does it come with Cooper? Is that who that is? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, no. No, that'll be alright. It does come with Cooper. Alright, well, Cooper is like my least favorite character, but it'll be worth it just to get the crocodile car. I'm a certified Cooper hater, by the way. Nah, he's alright. Yeah, right? Isn't the blue guy cool? Logan. Love Logan. In his stupid little avatar form. It's so funny. Are the Ninjago sets on pre-order yet? Let's look it up. Usually Ninjago stuff doesn't go on pre-order. But maybe, nope, coming soon, June 4th or June 1st if you're VIP, which you should be if you're not because it's free to sign up for. Nope, Ninjago stuff not on pre-order. Could not tell you why, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. Yeah, Sheldon Cooper's in the set, for sure. From my favorite TV show, The Big Bang Theory. Or sorry, Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon's my favorite show. Can't believe that show's been going on for as long as it has been, too. Isn't that show like 7 seasons in? Or something ridiculous like that? Let's see where I am in Arizona. It's super cloudy. It's mostly cloudy here, too. Just checked the weather on my computer. It says mostly cloudy for some strange reason. I'm not sure why. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the Dream sets look fine. Again, I think the Crocodile car, though, is going to be the only one that I actually try to get. This pirate ship looks pretty cool, but it's a little too big and, you know, a little bit too expensive. I like the treehouse, but, again, kind of too expensive. I don't want to spend too much of my budget on LEGO Dream stuff. But I do want some of the stuff. The Pegasus looks amazing, you know. The bunny doesn't look too bad. You get Izzy, Pickle Girl. This one might actually be worth picking up. Just for Pickle Girl. And plus you get a big bunny. What's not to love about that, right? See, Honey, I have the Honey extension for my browser, and they keep on recommending me, like, you know, inferior LEGO sets. Like, come on, why would you want that bunny when you can get this bunny? And plus, that bunny don't come with Pickle Girl. Oh, look at that. The Dream stuff isn't coming out until August. What? Nah. Wait, didn't the other one just say June? Crocodile car? No, August 1st. Wow. All right. Guess I'll be waiting on some of the Dream sets. August 1st. Did not realize that. I thought it was June 1st, like the Ninjago sets. Oh, well. And why don't we have all of them? Yeah, I think we're missing one. Oh, wait, no, there it is. The Mateo and the Z-Blob robot. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I thought they came out on June 1st. I was excited. I was going to get some Dream stuff, get some Ninjago stuff. I guess I'll just have to get Ninjago. Oh, no. Oh, no, I can only buy just Ninjago sets. 2 months before we usually get them here in the States. How stupid, right? Can we look at the Mateo set? Yeah, the Mateo and the Z-Blob's robot. I kind of like this one. I kind of like this little blob dude from the show. He's pretty cool. I like the big buff version of him too. Yeah, like I said, Mateo's kind of so-so, but you know, it's whatever. I think his design is cool overall. Does he come with his cape? Don't think so. Does he come with his cape in any of these sets? Because I like the design with the cape. Oh yeah, there's the cape. Only in the $140 Nightmare Shark Ship. Oh, and the treehouse, of course. So, like Mateo, but none of the sets he comes in. That's fair. What about this one? Stable of the Dream Creatures. I like these weird deer-looking things. That's actually not a bad build right there. That's kind of pretty. You know? It's actually not too shabby. Oh, and you get the two besties. Oh, what are their names? Oh, and you get like... I was like, oh, cool, look at the minifigures in this set. You get some cool stuff here. And then you get Cooper. Go away, Cooper. We don't want you here. But I like these two characters, Pickle Girl and what's her name? I can't remember. But she's cool. I like her a lot. I also like the grandma. And you get some mushroom dudes. All right. Yeah, this is a cool looking set. Definitely not too shabby. I like the build for the deer. Looks nice. Kind of looks like a Pokemon. The cursed mushroom people. I really enjoy... Oh yeah, Zoe, that's her name. Thank you. Yeah, I like her. She's cool. Saw a lot of people don't like her. I don't know. I like Zoe. She's kind of like a boss, you know? She doesn't take no one's junk, and I appreciate that. Oh, and you can mix and match... Oh, that's cool. You can mix and match depending on what type of deer you want. That's not too bad, actually. Maybe I should get this set. This one's kind of growing on me. I'll consider it. It is $80, so I might need to think about that a little bit more extensively. But it is a cool set, no doubt. Let's see. Cooper is worse than Dareth. I don't know about that, but Cooper is definitely, if I had to choose a least favorite character, I'd probably pick Cooper. Is there a set with the Scott the Woz? Oh, here we go. Scott the Woz's space bus. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and it comes with Logan. Cool. I kind of want the professor. I call him the professor, but, you know, he's not really a professor, I guess. This one doesn't look too bad. $100, though. Yeah. Might pass on that one. Do you like Ninjago? Is that your favorite show? I wouldn't say it's like the best show ever, obviously, but it's pretty good. Like, it's hard to say that Ninjago, out of every show that exists out there, it's hard to say that Ninjago is the best show ever, you know, like objectively. But it certainly is a favorite of mine, obviously, and I've been watching it for years. This one's not too bad. The turtle. No way. Look at this thing on top of the turtle. That's so cute. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I did not notice that until just now. That's amazing. The cactus thing, I love that a lot. That's incredible. Yeah, what's Ninjago? Never heard of it. I've never heard of Ninjago before. What's this one? Mrs. Castillo's Turtle Van. $47.99. Weird prices for these ones, guys. Very strange. See, why would you make like a normal, boring van when you can make a turtle van, right? I mean, I get it, like real world, dream world, but come on, this is the appeal of dreams. You know, if you're gonna like keep it like this, why not just buy a Lego City set? You know what I'm saying? Oh well. Maybe I'm just ripping on these dream sets too much. I like them overall. It's not a bad theme. Certainly not a bad theme. No. I like them a lot, actually. My favorite is still the crocodile car. I'm kind of, you know, I will say I'm maybe on pretty much all of these except for the crocodile car. That is a day one purchase for me, most definitely. With that being said, though, guys, why don't we go ahead and wrap it up there? Kind of got distracted looking at some dream sets, but it's a really cool theme. Would recommend checking out the show. Would recommend checking out these sets if you guys want. They are super interesting and super unique. So if you're looking for something fun to build or something fun to watch, check out Lego Dreams. I'll make a video about it very, very soon. With that being said, though, guys, why don't we go ahead and wrap it up there for streams. So we stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central, daily updates on the community tab, all of that good stuff. Keep in mind, tomorrow on stream, we are going to be doing Shadow of Ronin for the first time. Feel free to swing on by if you want to see me play that game, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully it wasn't a waste of $5. I bet it wasn't. I bet it's a good game. Let me drop some hugs in the chat for you guys. Hugs, 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 hugs. Thank you so much for tuning into this stream right here. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you all so much for hanging out and being awesome in the chat. All of you guys are super cool, super awesome. Couldn't ask for better viewers. You guys are amazing. Better friends. Appreciate you guys a ton. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscrizzle. Do all that fun stuff. And we will talk to you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night or afternoon or, you know, whatever time of day it is for you. And we'll talk to you guys again really soon. Peace.